Questions in my closet. Let's talk belts. You have such sick belts. Where are they from? Let's get into them. So I have a ton of belts. I'm just going to go over some of my favorite with you. Belts are probably one of my favorite ways to kind of like add a little something to my outfit. It's probably one of my favorite accessories to add. So I picked out some of my favorite belts that I have. I have more belts than what is here. This is probably one of the first belts that kind of like set me off and realizing how much a belt can really add to your outfit. This one is from Brighton. I believe it's a women's belt. I thrifted this off of Facebook. You can find them on Facebook, eBay. They still sell some on their website, but this is also a good example of like it really doesn't matter if it's men's or women's, because there's no way for you to tell that this is a women's belt if you didn't know. That and the sizing, I believe this is an extra large in women's. It just has all these like really cool details which really like up the outfit and gives it that little something extra that your outfit might need, take it to the next level. This one I actually picked up from Vvos. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Vvos. It's an online website. They have a lot of high-end brands and usually they're discounted pretty good. And this is from Hollywood Trading Company, which I absolutely love the brand Hollywood Trading Company. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up some more belts. It is a bit pricey. This one's kind of cool because it's literally made out of bandana. There is nothing like in it, no leather, no other material than bandana except for these like leather and stud embellishments. I kind of wish it had like cooler buckle, but it's a really unique piece. And that's again what I'm saying about belt being probably one of my favorite accessories to add, because there are such unique belts out there that's kind of like a piece of jewelry that you're just wrapping around your waist. Next up, another one of my favorite brands. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot because I have a lot of belts from some of my favorite brands to shop for belts. This one is Llama. They make kick-ass boots. I got a pair of their boots. I absolutely love them. I got a couple belts from them as well. This one is like this like really cool Western style. I love the conches. Super rad.
That one's still on their website now. It's just tiny bit different. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you couldn't find it. I thought it's different though.
Pretty much the same, slightly different.
They have one similar to this one if you can't find it on their website. This is probably one of my favorite belts. This is from RRL. I got this from eBay for a little cheaper. These belts are a little pricey as well. RRL makes so many cool belts, man. I definitely want to pick up some more, but like I said, they're a little pricey, so it's going to be a once in a while kind of belt that I pick up. But I love, again, all these kind of like studs and rhinestones and stuff. So many cool details, and the quality is on point. I feel like this shape belt buckle goes really well with a lot of different styles, and it kind of has like a masculine vibe to it. So next up, this is from another one of my favorite stores to shop at. This is from Huckberry. I picked up this belt and I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did because it's kind of like a simple and plain belt. But sometimes you need more of a simple belt. And this one, kind of because the material is such high quality, it really like elevates the outfit when I'm trying to just go a little dressier, where maybe I don't need a Western belt or something super fancy. And I actually love this belt now. I honestly didn't think I was going to. I kind of got it just because I needed like a simple belt, but I love this belt. Not every belt has to be like super out there, and it's made in America, which is super dope. I didn't realize that as well. Go for quality. It doesn't always have to be quality, but if it's going to be like simple like this, I think quality makes it stand out. All right, on to the next. So this belt here is from Vvos. You literally can find belts anywhere. I just look for belts that are kind of like different, have a little something something, and this one I thought was really cool. Even the actual belt itself, not just the buckle, has, I mean, it's indentations, but it's not just a flat belt. It's just a little something to give it, you know, a little extra detail. I feel like a lot of guys are like scared to wear things that are like ladies. That being said, when I wear this belt, I get asked about it the most. It's kind of beat up, and it's a women's belt. I didn't even know it was a women's belt when I got it, but I think my wife went searching for it because so many people were asking about it. And this is from Steve Madden. I picked it up at a flea market for I think like $6. And again, it's beat to hell, but sometimes it doesn't matter. You throw it on with a rugged look or even a dressed up look, and it'll give it a little ruggedness, and it looks cool as hell. The quality is not great, but sometimes who cares, right? I mean, I'm not expecting much for it for $6. So that's the low end of the spectrum. Then you go to something like this, which is, I believe, a couple $100. And again, it's because of the materials. Like this is a sterling silver buckle from Trad Band, which is a new super rad Western brand out of, is it Japan?
I do not know.
I'm going to say Japan, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe it is. He's super into Western wear, so all his stuff is Western inspired. I get a lot of love for this as well. The only downfall, again, is because it's sterling silver, the price is high, but again, the material is on point. The belt buckle is really cool. I like the two-tone. So next is another thrifting belt. This one I got at a thrift shop, I think, when we went to like Newport, Rhode Island or something like that, which is super cool. You could probably find things like this on their website, brand new. Thrifted is pretty cool because it already has that broken in kind of look. This is Harley-Davidson. You can get any motorcycle belt. I think it'll probably look pretty cool, but I love all the studs going down. Pretty tough looking belt. But definitely go thrifting because you could find belts like this. I don't think this is actually that cheap. I think Harley Davidson stuff, when you go thrifting, is usually like pricier. But you find really unique pieces at really good prices. And to me, it's fun looking for that, diamond in the rough type.
Yeah, anytime we go to a new town.
Yeah, we're looking for a vintage or thrift shop. This is probably one of my favorite belts to wear. Other UK, if you guys aren't familiar, it's like a rocker inspired brand out of the UK, and they have really cool accessories. I got a couple hats from them. Their belts are some of my favorite belts to wear. I got flares and jackets, leather jacket from them. Really cool brand, and this thing is solid. It's a big buckle. It's a statement piece. I love kind of like the black onyx look inside the buckle. And again, tell me that's not jewelry on your waist. I haven't got anything from the other UK that I didn't love. And what's good about them, again, it's not cheap, but they have sales all the time. So if you just wait, I mean, you're running the risk of them selling out in your size, but you don't want to spend full price for it. They have sales all the time.
Promo code in description.
Oh, do we have a promo code for them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes it changes though, so we'll just put it in the description.
Yeah, and we got a promo code for you, so make sure you guys go check them out. This is another one of my favorite belts to wear. I don't wear it that often, but I just love it. I like the braided kind of vibe. I like the buckle shape. Kind of goes with like vintage western. This is from French Connection. I feel like I might have got this at like the outlets. So
A long time ago.
A long time ago. I think for a while I didn't even like the belt, and it just sat in my closet forever. And then all of a sudden my style kind of changed a little bit. I started wearing it more often. I'm sure if I got this a long time ago, so I'm sure I didn't spend a lot of money on it. Make sure you guys check out your outlets. The outlets is a great place. I got this one. I haven't really got to wear it yet, but I wanted to show it up because I think it's unique. This is the only piece I got from the brand. This is from Straight to Hell, and they also do like rocker inspired pieces, but I just thought it was like a really unique piece. It kind of has like a western vibe to it,
and their belts are affordable.
Yeah, like wifey said, the belts are affordable, so definitely check out Straight to Hell. I gotta style this soon because I love the cow print. I want boots like this. So this is another one. This one I actually got off the TikTok shop. My wife picked it up for me. She was on TikTok and she thought I might like it. I think I actually got some good feedback when I wore this.
You did.
And again, you get what you pay for. Quality is not great. I mean, it's not terrible. I think it's what, like $20-something, something like that. You don't need to break the bank every time you buy a belt. I keep seeing an ad that I come up in where it says like,
my most worn
boots
are actually my most affordable.
I'm just trying to show you guys there's so many different places to look. You just gotta actually like be on the lookout. I'm always looking for belts because I know it's something that if I keep my eye open, you'll find something for a good price or find something super unique, and I just really enjoy it. And then last but not least is another brand that I recently came across, and they are now officially one of my favorite belts. First off, I love Western belts. I'm very into Western wear. I like the fact that they have kind of like a cool buckle. The leather has really cool details, but what makes these belts so good is the quality of the leather, man. It is a thick, juicy leather. When you put it around your waist, it feels like a seatbelt, man. Like, it is just a really nice leather. This one is vintage bison, so it's actually made out of American bison, made in the USA, which I love. Anytime I can support made in the USA brands, I love to do that. I'm all about keeping it home, but none of that matters if the product is not quality and super cool. I actually just got this belt that I'm wearing right here from them as well, which I love. As I was putting it on, I didn't even realize when I ordered it that the buckle comes off. That's another thing I want to talk about, is if you get belts where the buckle comes off, you can always go out and get different buckles. I think I ordered this one. I've never actually wore this one, but it's kind of cool. This one came with a belt that I wear all the time. I like to swap out the buckle. This buckle, which is really cool, this is from Clocks and Colors. I got a belt from them that I like to swap out the buckles on. This is another belt I just picked up from Lejon, which I absolutely love. My wife said it reminds her of like something Post Malone would wear. I love all the little embellishments here. Oh, so this right here, my mother-in-law actually got this for me for my birthday. I got this at a fair. And again, this belt I love. I thrifted, and I'll do that all the time. I'll swap out different buckles with different belts. There's another one from Lejon. I'm telling you, the leather is so thick and just solid. It makes the belt just feel like such good quality. My wife had to bust this out. So little did I know that I guess I've always kind of been into this. This was a belt buckle that I wore all the time in my early 20s when we used to go out clubbing and stuff. Oh my god.
Funny.
I gotta style this one time.
Dude, but now you'll rock the shit out of that in a such cooler way. I don't know what your style was when you wore it.
Oh, it was not good.
But that's a vibe now.
I think when I wore this belt, might have been going through like an emo phase.
Yeah.
Where like I had like the hair like,
tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again.
You sang that really well. Oh, shit. Let's get into today's fit. I just picked up these new pieces from HarleyDavidson, which if you're not familiar with the brand, they do Western wear and they do it better than anybody else. They have such unique pieces and the details that they have on everything is out of this world. This jacket is a collab that they did with Gibson. Check out all the little details, man. Details on the pockets, back.
Back is so sick.
And then the shirt that I'm wearing is also oh my god, look at that. I almost forgot to show the inside of the jacket. Gibson. What did I say? Did I say Filson?
No, you said Gibson.
I did say Gibson?
Yeah.
And you can see by the collar, the details, it also is all over the sleeves. The pants are the Wrangler Ranchers, one of my favorite pants ever made. They are the perfect pant. If you don't have a pair, make sure you get yourself one. If you're not sure about sizing, make sure you check out my YouTube on sizing. Belt buckle, like I said before, is from Lejon. The boots are from Knock Knock, which is another like rock and roll inspired brand. The quality on them are on point. I love the snakeskin. I love the heel height. And then the jewelry, the usual culprits. You got the Degs and Sal, Clocks and Colors, Tissot. And then the hat is a Stetson hat.
Stetson Eureka.
You remember the brand? I mean the model name?
Yeah.
It's a Stetson Eureka. You guys already know Stetson. Some of the best to do it.
I love it.
Alright guys, make sure you like and subscribe and comment your question down below.